women know right away if they want to have sex with you and reproduce with you. Whether they do, they know right away. I've never met a woman. This is, y'all listen to a man who's been married, who has been in polygamous relationships, who has multiple women, have kids with multiple women. I never had a hard time convincing them to do it. And they came from different walks of life, had different statuses. They either want to do it or they don't. Peace, love, life, and balance. Check this out. A lot of times, as humans, male or female, we overcomplicate things. We make things way more complicated than what it is, and nature has already set its path, how it should be and how we should go about figuring these things out. And a lot of you guys don't. I see a lot of the well, even though y'all dying breed. A lot of the red pill channels, a lot of the red pill channels, a lot of the logical speakers that call themselves are giving guys and women pointers with life, making mating and making things as far as getting with someone way harder than what it got to be. And we're gonna just talk about this real quick. Point blank, bottom line. There is no magic formula or game to attraction. Game, not whether you want to refer to game as knowledge, whether you want to refer to it as a swagger, however you want to put it, is an additive. It's not a main course. So there is nothing. The main course is just who you are. The main course is what you present yourself to be. The main course is whether it could be physical, whether it be spiritual, mental. Your main course for attraction really depends on who you're trying to attract. It really don't even depend on you. Now, you can have something that you present as your main course, but keep in mind you're only going to attract those who are in agreement with that being the main thing about you. So if you're a guy that believes that money is more important and you present yourself to have money, you're going to attract women who want money. If you think that looks is important and you focus on your looks, then you're going to attract the people who see you attractive in just your looks. But to get besides all of that, we as humans, whether you want to agree with it or not, it's just our biology. Our purpose is to reproduce. Our purpose is to reproduce other humans. Bottom line, that's the only really tangible way to living longer, to eternal life, is continuing your bloodline. So a real easy test for you is, especially if you're a man, is this woman willing to have your baby? Now you may say, oh, that sounds crazy. Listen, that's not crazy. Trust me, you can read studies on this, you can look this up. Women know right away if they want to have sex with you and reproduce with you. Whether they do, they know right away. I've never met a woman. This is, y'all listen to a man who's been married, who has been in polygamous relationships, who has multiple women, have kids with multiple women. I never had a hard time convincing them to do it. And they came from different walks of life, had different statuses. They either want to do it or they don't. I didn't have no slick game to say or this or that. It was just pretty much, hey, I'm gonna get you pregnant. They might have, and it was like, hey, I'm this is what I'm gonna do, and they just with it or they not. And people don't want to tell y'all that because they want to scam you and trick you, make you think it's this and that, but really it ain't, man. It's that's how you know she really into you. She wants, if someone's really into you, they want you to be reproduced as a man. Vice versa. If you're a woman, can you see yourself reproducing this man's seed? If you can't see that, then you wasting, ain't nothing serious coming out of that. If you can't see yourself reproducing with, not saying that you have to reproduce, I'm not saying that, but if you can't see yourself reproducing with that person, if you don't think that person would be somebody you want to reproduce with, then that answers your questions. You ain't got to go through all this this mumbo jumbo and all these games and facades. It's really like that. And people might argue and try to dispute, but that's what biology is. This isn't what I'm saying. This isn't an opinion. That's just how it works in the animal kingdom, in the human species, which is a part of the animal kingdom. That's how you know that they feel you. They want to reproduce with you. That's my pickup line. Hey, I'm gonna get you pregnant. If they still stay around there, I know they really feel me. If they don't, then guess what? If they're opposed to it, you know that they don't see you like that. And I'm talking about too. They could even have the stance that they don't want to have a child. Look, I don't tell women who said I don't even want to have kids. I ain't looking to this. And I say, hey man, I'm gonna get you pregnant though. And they okay. I don't know, but they still and I'm letting it be known. Not mean I'm gonna do it, but I'm just saying it's a good way to gauge serious interest. I keep telling y'all, if you're not getting raw animal attraction from a female or a male, if they don't want to rip your clothes off and reproduce with you in that first in those first encounters, they not you setting yourself up for failure. I'm not saying you got to build a relationship off of sex or physical attraction. What I'm saying is that is very important, because that's our biology. People try to skate around sexuality, skate around this and that. That's just what we are, man. And you see all the problems we have in society, us trying to suppress that and devalue that. Then you get people in confusion. Then you get people doing this and doing alternative, because when they could just simply be what they are made to be. If you that guy like that, she would want to have your baby. Even if her son not have it, she would want to have your baby. She would want to reproduce with you. She would want to see your seed reproduced. That's how you know she sees you as that guy. Now look, are there women who reproduce the seed of somebody who is lesser, who they really ain't feel like that? Sure, I'm not saying it's an end all be all. What I'm saying is for the most part. And even with those women that do that, they had to see some type of value in that man to do that, to let a man put his fluids in you and reproduce. If you're willing to do that with the man, you feeling that man, no matter what they try to tell you, you see that man as a king. You see that man as a life giver, because you letting them pour life in you, whether knowingly or unknowingly. And to the ladies, if you doing that, if you look at it like that, you wouldn't let dudes who you don't feel worthy let they seed in you. But that's just what it is. You ain't got to get into all these mechanics and all this BS and all these games and all of that. It's really that simple. No matter what nobody tell you, that's what it is, fam. That's our biology. Don't sit up and waste time with somebody. Look, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna say something that may not be so popular, fam. Look, I'm not trying to promote just going raw, right? But I'm just gonna tell you the real. What I'm saying is this, right, man? If you would have chopped, now look, the first couple times you don't know each other, but that's whatever. But if she making you put a condom on, right? Now you putting on your own choice, but she's like, hey, no, I'm not gonna. And y'all not, and then and y'all supposedly been together, and y'all still using the condom. She don't see you as that dude, because a woman instinctually wants to reproduce your seed. Or wants to feel you inside. Even if they don't want to have a baby, they want to feel you inside of them completely. Women hate condoms more than men. They won't admit that to you. Some will. Women hate condoms. Trust me. If you're getting hit with, bro, man, look, man. The last times I had to use a condom, it was me. Women never, no matter what walks of life I'm at, they never want to use a condom. All right, they don't. When they really feel it, they don't. That's a harsh truth people don't want to admit. People who don't get women to try to sit up there and say, nah, it's not like that. Trust me, any man who deals with multiple women or having that life will tell you that women ain't really feeling condoms like that. All right, now that don't mean you go and do it. I'm just saying she quiet. That don't mean you don't protect. What I'm saying is that's the way to know. So man, don't waste your time out here with these gurus and all this bullshit, when really the answers is in our nature, man. With that being said, peace, love, life, and balance.